Why, hello there, everyone! Welcome back to a brand new exciting episode of Octopath Traveler. Or of the Q here, and we are back at last to the finale to Alphen's story. Is that Ogre?
You're too kind.
You saved my life, Traveler. How can I ever repay you?
Just doing my job.
And with that, I'll be on my way.
Hey, feeling alright?
Not so fast, old man.
You.
Again.
What's the matter?
What's this I hear about you dropping your tools and hacking all over your patients? Not one for tact, are you?
What's the matter?
Got a bad case of the runs?
Afraid the answer is no.
Even if I did, it'd be none of your concern.
Come on now.
Right, whatever. Why don't I just take a quick look?
That'll do.
Why don't you just mind your own business? Come on, old man. Believe it or not, I'm worried about you. How touching. But look, I know my body as well as...
Ye gats.
Good grief. You're getting a checkup whether you like it or not. Keep your bloody hands off me. I told you. I'm perfectly aware of what's happening to my...
Huh?
So you knew you were about to hawk up all that blood, huh? You're sicker than a dog, and I'd be one sorry apothecary to let you walk away untreated. Now be a good patient here.
Nah.
Go ahead and treat me, then, if you can.
Son of a...
You still don't trust me, you son of a... Hell's incarnation?
Holy...
You're falling apart inside and out. Your forehead's nigh on fire, and what in blazes is this horrible purple rash? It's a miracle you're even standing. How could you let yourself get in this state? Don't you get it? If you don't treat this, you're going to die.
Aye.
Tell me something I don't know.
What the...
If you knew, then why? It's none of your concern. Even if I told you, what would you be able to do about it? Nothing, that's what.
I'll be on my way.
Forget about me, Alphen, for both our sakes. Someone around here must know something about Ogre. Alphen, I've drawn you a bath. Oh, thanks. That's mighty kind of you. Do let me know if there is anything else I can do. I appreciate it, really, I do. But don't worry yourself on my account, you hear? It does no one any good if you work yourself sick trying to take care of someone else. Oh, don't you worry about me. I can take care of myself, you know. You've got a good heart, Ophelia, like no one I've ever met. Have you ever thought of becoming an apothecary? It's high time I took on an apprentice. Really? You're asking me? Why, that would be wonderful. Of course I'd... But what am I saying? I couldn't abandon my priestly duties. I swore an oath, you see, and... I'm only joking. You already have your trade, though I'm pleased to know you have even a passing interest in mine. Okay, let's go talk to peeps then. See what the good word is on Ogre, if there is any. Ogre looks like he's not into good shape, that's for sure. Always with the inquire. Don't even mention food to me, I've no appetite. Oh no, wait, that's her muttering. Don't even mention food to me, I've no appetite. Nice chatting with you. Oh, there's a chest up there too. Ogre was muttering the name Melissa. Maybe mentioning that will get the old man talking. I doubt so, but go ahead and try. Are we actually going to Ogre? Melissa. Damn it. How do you know her name? I told you the story of how I came to choose my patients, yes? You told me you lost your dear wife. That she was murdered in cold blood by a man whose life you saved.
Aye.
But the story doesn't end there.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I set off on a journey. I had no hopes, no aspirations, just wanted to help someone, anyone, in any way I could. Anything to do Melissa proud.
But...
It wasn't to be. One day in a far-flung village, I found him. The man who murdered my beloved.
Criminy.
He had a family of his own, a wife, a boy of some 5 summers. When I saw them together, smiling and laughing, something broke inside of me. So I waited till nightfall, snuck up on the man when he was alone. And I left him in the same shape he left my dear Melissa.
It can't be.
Wow. I didn't expect that. You can't be. It was a strange feeling. Though saving his life took days, ending it took but an instant. Human life's a fleeting and fragile thing, huh? I fled from the village as fast and as far as I could. From there, I continued my journey as if nothing had happened. Funny, isn't it? None of these people know the man who saved their lives stole another. I can't bear to think of the pain and suffering I inflicted on the man's family, so I don't. But every day I ask myself, what right do I have to play God with these blood-stained hands? Time and again, I thought of ending my own life, but I'm too much of a coward to do the deed. How many years has it been now? In my travels, my body has come to be ravaged by every plague and pestilence in our realm has known. But never once have I thought of treating myself. I am a murderer, a sinner. And mine is not a life worth saving. Do you see now, Alphen? This is the answer I found. I'm feeling a bit tired. Pray leave me to rest for a while.
That stubborn bastard. Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this? Ugh, what a mess. been too busy to clean it out all this time. Ogre is determined to die. That's the answer he's come to, after a long and harrowing journey. What right do I have to think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? I barely manage to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all. A letter?
To my dear friend Alphen. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere. I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way, you'd find someone and take on all their pain and suffering as your own. You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But, should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Zeph.
Zeph, you're back!
That I am, Nina.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you need worry yourself about. Alf. I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high. P.S. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll just hide this letter underneath all your stuff.
That idiot. Just reading that, my face is as red as a beet. Thanks, buddy. I really got myself worked up over nothing, didn't I? I know what I need to do, and gods be damned if anyone will keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Zeph? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are. And you too, Ogre. Just you wait.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, you're looking more chipper. Huh? You were moping around like a stick in the mud for a while there. Is that right? Guess we can put that down to the encouragement of an old pal. Old pal? Yeah, found a letter tucked away in my satchel. You'd think after all these years he could just say it to my face. Well, it sounds like you got yourself a good friend. You got that right. Would you trust this friend of yours forever, no matter what? Darn right I would. Even if he betrayed you. Yep, because if he did betray me, it'd be because he didn't have any other choice. Like his little sister begged him to steal my sleep weed, with tears in her eyes or something like that. Folk make mistakes sometimes. No point in throwing away a whole friendship over that. You're a bigger man than I give you credit for. Alphen, we're thinking a little deeper than that. Like, what if he tried to kill you and throw you off a cliff?
Sorry, old man. I'm here, whether you like it or not.
Alphen, how many times must I say it? Just leave me here and go on your way.
Oh, enough.
Huh?
Quit your belly aching and lie down before I have to knock you over.
What? What in the God's name are you?
So you're a stinking murderer. A sinner, huh? Great. Like I give a damn. It ain't my job to choose who lives and who dies. I ain't no god. If it's in my power to help a body, I'll be damned if that ain't what I'm gonna do. That's why I became an apothecary. That's what I believe in. There. That should keep you breathing for now.
And just what do you plan to do next?
Ain't it obvious? I'm gonna fix you. And not just your body. All of you. I'm gonna whip up an elixir that'll have you feeling like a new man. Just you wait, Ogre.
Fix me? Don't make me laugh.
Well, I dashed out of there like a man on a mission. But heck if I got the faintest idea of what to do next. I ain't never seen the likes of those symptoms.
Should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Come to think of it, one time when Zeph and I were studying together,
Alphen,
Say, Alf, remember when we were small and you got real sick? We feared you were going to die. Slowly but steadily your body cramped up until you couldn't even hold a spoon. Those terrible purple blotches, I could hardly bear to look at you. I've been trying to replicate the elixir that cured you, but to no avail. That traveler who saved you was really something else. Too bad we weren't of a mind to ask for the recipe back then, huh? Fun times, Zeph. So much for remembering. Wait a minute. Couldn't hold a spoon. Hasn't Oaken been dropping his tools? And purple blotches.
I can't believe it, but
Nah, it couldn't be. It's too much of a coincidence, or is it? If Oaken has the same disease that I had, that means there's a cure. The same cure that saved my life. Think, Alphen, think! How did he make the medicine? Bah, who am I kidding? I couldn't even remember my own symptoms until now.
damn it all.
It must all be here somewhere. think.
Great.
There. That should do it. You're a lucky boy, Alphen. The disease has all but taken over. You had a day or two at best. That I just happened to come along when I did with this potion in hand. Fate works in mysterious ways. How long did I labor to brew this elixir? From ingredients that I may never see again. To tell the truth, it was meant for another, but that hardly matters now. If it saves your life, it will have more than served its purpose. Sleep tight, son. You'll be feeling better on the morrow. Oh, cool. I'm actually little Alphen. This is cute. Traveling apothecary at apothecary. At least that's what I thought he said. He goes around the world helping people who are sick. Shucks, I hope I can do that too some days. Elixir recipe. Cool. Still awake, are we? What's in the potion, you ask? You weren't jesting when you said you wanted to be an apothecary, were you? Very well. Who am I to refuse such an inquisitive young mind? The elixir was brewed from the feather of an ogre eagle, a fearsome beast whose wings span so wide they could block out the sun. They terrorized the skies above the forest of Rube, not far from Orwell. Very convenient, especially in your position in the future. A boy like you would be wise not to wander there, lest you get snatched up and spirited away above the clouds. So an ogre eagle. Sounds like a fun fight. Ah, great. Damned if I know how, but I remember now. All I need is the feather of an ogre eagle. And the flame take me if the forest of Rube ain't just outside the town. You've saved my life again, stranger.
Let's go.
Hang in there, Ogun. I'm going to fix you up as good as new. Cool, let's go. Let's do this thing. Up this way. To the trail to the forest of Rube. So we're gonna just skip on ahead until we catch up to this ogre eagle. Until then, though, it's only gonna take a couple seconds. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Ah, yes, the forest of Rube. I've never been here before. Danger level 45, I think we've got this. We've done this kind of stuff before. So once again, we're just gonna skip forward. Ooh, shiny chest first. Let's see what's inside of it. If I can open it. Anyway, moving on. At last, it looks like we finally made it to the end of this forest. So here we go. Let's see this dreaded eagle. Oh yeah, this thing looks pretty dang vicious. Eat cats, but you're a big one. But I know what I need, and I ain't leaving here without it. All you need is just a flippin' feather, Alphen. Just grab a feather and go. Oh boy, here we go. What kind of weaknesses does this...
Here goes nothing.
Oh, great. I suppose we'll start with concocting some medicine. Mild medicine, potent, we've got mild, large. So these are mild, potent, and then we've got mild and potent, but then we also have small and large volume. What? Okay. Okay, here we go, I suppose. Whatever this does.
Try this.
Oh, I was about to say that was pointless, but that actually was really nice. Wow. Okay. I'll stick with that. Cool. Alright, let's start off with fire. See if it's weak to fire. Probably not a good move to be using with yeah, no, not a good move to be using with theory, but we needed to see.
Interesting dilemma.
So it's not weak to fire, how about blizzard?
A tempest of ice
Oh ho!
shall
We
reign.
found a weakness. Oh ho! Nice. Now we need to exploit said weakness. And by doing so, grant a single ally the ability to reflect one element. I don't know if this thing is going to have such abilities, but I could use that to cheese this boss if it is a magic type of creature. As for now, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and Peacock Strut all over Cyrus.
Peacock strut.
My turn.
And Therian's got nothing against this guy, so I may as well... Oh, Shacklefoe? Shacklefoe doesn't seem to be too bad of an idea. There art thou. Oh, of course.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright. Cool. Thanks. At least now I know I can cheese this boss. Unless if it's not weak to wind. I don't want to test it out right now. Oh, that sucked. It aimed purely for Therian there. Well, what really sucks about this too is it lowered my arcane. Oh no, it lowered my defense for it. Ooh. If that's the case, with Ophelia, I think what I'll do then
I'll not
is
be
I'm going to
defeated.
actually cast Reflective Veil onto Cyrus.
I will reflect your barbs.
And we'll see what
Here
this
goes
does.
nothing.
By the way, I totally got into a fight with a monster that used a magic spell, so I was like, huh, I may as well use Reflective Veil. It actually is really useful. I can't believe I forgot all about that ability. Anyway, we need to definitely Vivify Therian. We'll do a little bit more
That's
than
what
just
I'm here
one.
for.
There we go, not bad, Therian.
Out of my way.
And then we'll go ahead and steal some health from it, see if it's weak to knives.
You're too hard.
It is not. That's unfortunate.
An
This thing will probably change its weaknesses anyway. Full power blizzard. Ooh, not bad.
My turn now.
This thing is definitely going next. Now, which one is... Trigger twice. For 3 turns, skills performed by a single ally that usually targets one foe will affect all foes instead. Dang. I don't think it's gonna work for that then. But I tell you what, I can actually make use of this now. Cast it upon Ophelia.
I will reflect your barbs.
Now, the thing is,
Here goes
I haven't
nothing.
yet tested to see if it actually bounces back my heals. So I'm hoping it doesn't. We're gonna go for something potentially hazardous. Oh, yes. So it doesn't work with that. That's okay. So we'll use this one and only Runus. Oh. It doesn't actually allow me to use any of the abilities that are elemental. That restores fighting spirit, restores life, unknown effects, poisonous effects, Soporic? Befuddling? I don't want to use it for just that. We'll give it a Curious Bloom, see what it does
How
to
do you
it.
like this?
Bizarre Powder. Well, that was actually rather bizarre. Oh, it's now weak to oh gosh. That thing actually kind of hurt. I did not expect that, so it's also physical. It's actually more physical than it is defensive. Great. Ah, boy. This thing is weak to thunder, so we may as well use Thunderbird here. I just noticed. We are debuffed like bitches right now. Oh, gosh
I'll do
darn.
my best.
Well, here it goes.
Bring
Please
the
tell me it doesn't.
miracle of healing.
Oh, yes!
Here
It
goes nothing.
bypasses the veil. I'm so happy about that. I am unbelievably happy about that. It's not weak to fire, though, which really blows. I'll use Alphen's turn to check what it
have
has.
we here?
Okay. Over 100,000 health, and it just blew Ophelia away for a couple of turns. My healer is gone, therefore I have run out of options. Oh, and Cyrus is asleep. I just now noticed that. That's just great. Well, this may take quite a long time, so I'll definitely catch you guys back on the flip side. Till then, I'm gonna try to get out of this predicament that I'm in right now. Oh, that's just great. Whoa, what? I don't know what's going on, but I definitely see some hazy, rainbowy stuff, but now I'm not liking the looks of that. Not one bit. So, we're gonna have to take this guy out real fast here. I don't know how much health it has left, but here we go. Good, it's in yellow. Let's just hurry up and quickly finish this before it gets worse. Okay, so this thing has been sapping my maximum life force for like 10 turns now. I'm like literally at my limits here.
Shucks.
This thing is crazy powerful. I don't like it at all. I'm actually having to rely on energizing pomegranates to finish this thing off. I want to use a medium. I hope that's enough
Try
for
this.
Cyrus. Oh, thank goodness it is. Oh boy, here we go. Yep, we just lost so much health so far. We need to finish it, like, right here, right now. Otherwise, we're done. Please let this be the end of it. Oh my gosh, that didn't finish it. Oh no.
I'll not be defeated.
This isn't good. This is really not good at all. I'm gonna have to use a reflective veil onto Cyrus. He's gonna have to finish it.
Reflect your barbs.
This thing is literally at the verge of one-shotting me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I can't believe this at all. I'm about ready to lose this thing, aren't I? There's gotta be something that I can do here. Okay. Please tell me I have a Thunder Soul Storm large. I do.
How do you like this?
Will this be enough? Oh my gosh, it was just enough. Oh, it was enough.
Ha, try
Whew.
again.
That was actually getting really bad, really fast. But luckily, we were able to finish it off. That was a scary fight. Towards the end, anyway. It wasn't too bad until it used that rainbowy mist stuff, and then suddenly the field was surrounded by it. And it was sapping my maximum HP away. And we didn't even kill the thing.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, pal. It just flew off. What a beast. Wow. But this pinion of yours is going to save a man's life.
All right.
Alrighty, Ogre. Like it or not, here I come.
It's me, Alphen.
I'm back, old man. Can you keep it down? My head is throbbing something terrible.
Sorry about that.
Whoops, sorry about that. Anyway, time to get to work.
You what?
You really believe you can save me? Ridiculous. How could you ever? A man saved my life years ago. A man not so different from you, come to think of it.
Listen here, Ogre. I may call you an old man, but it's too soon for you to go. People are suffering out there, dying. There are plenty of lives you can still save.
Maybe you're right. I once met a man who said the kinds of things you say. He was an apothecary too. In my darkest hour, it was his words that stayed my hand. Despite having no hope, nothing to live for, he convinced me to press on.
Who was he? What the heck could he have said to a mess like you?
Ogre, look at your hands. Just 2, and yet they have the power to save innumerable lives. Live, Ogre. If not for yourself, for those who still need you. All around you, people are suffering, dying. There are plenty of lives you might yet save, if you have it in you to save them.
Why? Why are you helping me?
What's that? When someone's in a bind, you help them out. Simple as that, wouldn't you say?
Huh.
Those were his words to me. It's the damnedest thing, but somehow you remind me of him.
Gadzooks. Those words. I heard them too, when I was just a boy.
You what?
There's no doubt about it. That's the man who saved my life. Thanks, mister. But why'd you save me? We ain't got no money, you know.
Listen, son, and listen well. I saw someone in a bind, and I helped him out. Simple as that.
Shucks. I hope I can do that too someday. I'd never seen anyone like him before. His words, the miraculous potions he made. He didn't just save my life. He gave me a whole new sense of purpose. And so I became an apothecary.
Fate truly does work in mysterious ways.
Maybe you can help me.
Tell me more about him, Ogre. I don't even know his name. Graham was his name. Graham Crossford. Didn't we see that name before somewhere? I feel like we saw that name come up somewhere once. Not even in Alphen's story, but in someone else's story once. Huh. It was 10 years ago that I met him. He was traveling the realm as I was. He said he was searching for a remedy for his dear wife, who had been stricken with a deadly malady. His skills at mixing salves and brewing elixirs was like nothing I had ever seen. He traveled from town to town, healing the sick and wounded at every turn, and still managed to fashion the elixir he sought in 2 short years.
But
It was too late. His beloved had already passed on, never to return. He told me a story of a bright young boy to whom he eventually gave the medicine. To think I'd meet that boy in the flesh one day. After he saved my life, he wandered off again to who knows where. Word has it he later passed on to meet his love. So he's gone. At any rate, it all makes sense now. Graham didn't choose his patients. He helped everyone he could, just like you. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I respected the man, and I'd like to think the feeling was mutual.
I see.
Thinking back on it, talking with you was oddly familiar from the start. Your innocence, naivety, whatever you want to call it, it's like a mirror image of the man.
Oh,
You're carrying on his legacy as well as any man could. Even if you are a sentimental sop. Takes one to know one, old man.
thanks for everything. Ogre, you sure you're okay?
Aye. Thanks to you, I'll live to see another day. For a couple nights there, I didn't think I'd make it. But it seems your brew won out in the end. You'll forgive me if I don't say thank you. This wasn't the fate I asked for, after all.
Don't mention it.
That grave. Did you make that?
Just my way of paying tribute. Only wish I could have met him once more. Oh well, eh?
Knowing him, I think he would have felt the same about you.
Well, guess I'll be off then. After all, there's still folks out there who need my help. What about you, old man?
What about me, indeed? Guess I'll keep on living, at least for now, and atone for my sins as best I can. I imagine there's still people out there who need me as well. First Graham, now you. You help me remember what it means to be an apothecary.
Shucks. Guess that means I was right about something after all. Be safe here. I reckon you won't get lost in your travels after this. And me neither, mind you.
If you say so.
It was an age when the medical arts were still in their infancy. With war and disease rampant, the sick and the suffering depended on men and women who brewed remedies with wisdom and compassion. Men and women known as apothecaries. Oh, we're back in Alphen's hometown. And so ends the tale of Alphen the Apothecary. wasn't too bad of a tale. It actually had a connection with one of the other stories, believe it or not, with that Graham guy. I really feel like I've seen that name before, but I can't remember from where. I feel like it might have been the dude's father from over in Tressa's story, but I could be entirely wrong about that. I don't know. I know I've seen that name somewhere. But that's it. That's it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching the end to Alphen's Tale. In the next episode, we're going to be moving on to the next tale, which will be Therian's tale. Ain't that right, Therian? Yeah, whatever. I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, I know you're not, Therian. Don't worry. Next episode, guys, we'll be taking off to finish up Therian's story. It'll be a 2-episode finale for him, and until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and click that like down below to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.